that is definitely getting bounced now. And that's gonna go away. So I think we have it, right? Yeah, we have it. They're gonna lose 2. They're gonna lose 2. I'm going to burst lightning them in the face. And I can attack with my 2/2. They have to discard the hand size. Hello, and welcome to another one of my Magic the Gathering Arena videos. I don't have too many wild cards left, rare wild cards, so I'm going to be playing a deck that I upgraded from one of the original Foundations decks. I just got this idea because I got a comment on one of my videos as far as the Draconic Dominance deck to kind of like see what upgrades I would include, and this is kind of what I went with as far as upgrading it. I kept a lot of the creatures that there were in here. I got rid of the Rite of Replication. They recommended Aetherize, so I'm just keeping one just because it's like very small instances, I imagine, that attacking creatures, if they have a wide board, it might be very useful. But I traded some of the bounce spell for the Into the Flood mob because it's a better bounce spell. I traded the Get-To Lava Runner for the Spyglass Siren, just to have the the 1-mana creature with flying could be very useful. And the third path, Iconoclast, because we're casting non-creature spells and we're trying to go wide with creatures with Balmor to buff them up. So I thought that might have been a good idea. And then I understand the point of this deck where we're trying to kind of ping them out with some of our Burst Lightning to do 2 damage to any target, and if you kick it, it does 4 damage. And then Firebrand Archer, which whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Same thing with the Fire Spitter Whelp, which was in the original version. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or a dragon spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then we kept the one Archmage Ruins because it could be nice to get that discount. But we took out the other fairy discount. I forget what the Fae was, but it was 3 mana. But most of your instants and sorceries should be cheap enough where the discount wouldn't matter. But if you're going to get to 5 mana, then probably the discount so you can double spell on some of the turns. And then I put the some card draw so you get a Moment of Truth too, and put 1 into the graveyard. Just to help out with getting the Tolarian Tear out. But I'm not really good at, I'm not really experienced in building a lot of these decks and making new edits to them. So I'm gonna see how it does, and see if it does the thing I want it to do, or if I'm just gonna get trashed in the standard best of 1. Also, I changed some of the lands. I took out one land, but the tap lands are killing me in a lot of these decks, but I'm gonna try it, see how it goes. 34% chance. No. All right, we've got a hand. Might as well. And of course, tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So you can play that. Look at that. Why not? Shivan Reef, which would do damage to us. But I mean, we might as well just cast the Dragon Fodder, I think, just to get the creatures. Because they definitely want to kill something, right? Non-token? Yeah. There goes that. We knew they had removal. And then let's... What do I want to do? Yeah, let's just cast the Enigma Drake. It sucks because it still dies to cut down, and I don't have another instant or sorcery in the graveyard. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Discard a card. Okay. And And yeah, they might make me sack it again. They probably have another Shield's Edict. Nope. Nothing, huh? Could have made it bigger, but I'm gonna hold it. I don't know what they were holding up with 3 mana. Nothing? Alright, well, I'll just do this again. That is a play you can make. And the burst lightnings are gonna hurt. Those deal. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just burn them out. And we got another burst lightning to go to face. So they gotta deal with the board, and they gotta deal with being burned to the face. And yeah, that was a little too slow. I think if they would have had another removal spell, or more removal for my creatures, that would have been. But the burst lightning actually coming into collection with the burn. Alright, opponent goes first. We have 2 of our terrors in our opening hand. That is so bad. There's like no instants or sorceries in the graveyard either. But we can make buff creatures and buff them with Balmor, I suppose. I guess that's the plan here. Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll make them think we're a red deck. Even though we're not. We're an is-it deck. Okay, that's fine. Cool, cool. Which one do I want to attack? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, this is just 2 goblins. Yeah, let's just get the Balmor out there. Even though our Tolarian terrors are just so... We're gonna be able to put some cards into the bin. They're just drawing and discarding. They have Omniscience in the graveyard, so... And they're just reanimation here. So... we can't kill him fast enough, which it doesn't look like we're going to do. But let's just do this to do it. To hit him a little bit. And next turn we could maybe opt into Burst Lightning. But if they get their Omniscience out already, which I think 4 mana, I don't know what card gets it back though. I'm gonna find out though. I'm gonna get destroyed by whatever they bring back. They gotta have it, right? 4 mana is about right? Yeah, no? Don't have it, huh? The land is nice, but isn't enough. Yeah, this isn't gonna really do much. So let's just go ahead and opt first. See if we can get something better. That's good for going wide, but at this point, I think we're ready. Because we can... No, we can't play it because we're choked on the red mana. Yeah. Burst Lightning, yeah, we're choked on the red mana. We're going to do it anyway. And we're gonna attack and see what they got. No blocks? Oh man, I am so afraid now. What do they got? They're manifesting dread. They didn't counter the spell. Interesting. This one doesn't have ward? Guess we could fire the animation. Come on, you have to have it. You have to have a reanimation. You gotta have it. They're just manifesting dread like a man. Okay. They're putting cards into the graveyard. They have 2 Portal of Phyrexias and an Omniscience in there. They're doing some shenanigans. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Okay, so what does that do? Exile target creature. Okay, so they had omniscience under there, so now they could play spells for free. So they're drawing and discarding. So they've already used 3 of those, which is interesting. I wonder what other kind of card draw. So they have Atraxa. That works. And they could pretty much play any one of these spells for free. Oh yeah, they got Valgavoth. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and wait while they play all their creatures. I mean, there's not much you can do against that. But that's what he was doing. He had a face down card and he just flipped it with his splash portal. Interesting. Okay. I see how that's done. Opponent goes first. And we have a pretty subpar, well, like we need a red mana. Can't bounce something if they're playing mono red, I guess. So we'll try it. We'll hope for the land. We got a small chance to draw some lands. Nice. Okay. That is not what we need. We need a land. We need a land desperately. And if we don't hit the land, or we just, yeah. If we don't hit the land, we're in such a bad spot. We need the land. That's not a land, bro. That is not a land either. It's playable. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna scry for the land. There's no way. That is not a land either. Hello. Look at that. It's not red mana. It's a Spyglass Siren. Okay. So we filled our graveyard a bit. If we draw one of our Tolarian Terrors. That's fine. We just ran a removal. Look how many map tokens I have now. Such a struggle just to get the lands. Hey, that works. Yeah, we have to do this. Yep, no gain of life. Might as well make it explore. Oh, it's gonna be a tapped land too. That's pretty sad. And what are we planning on the 8th Horizon here when they attack with like their 6/6, their demon when they get it out, their bloodletter? I don't know what they have, or their unstoppable slasher. Just 8th Horizon all. We had to hold up 4 mana too, which can be a little difficult. Use the 3 mana removal on my 1 creature. Yeah, I think we're doing this. We have no creatures, so they're not getting anything off the authority of the consoles. There is something we could kill if we get another mana. They want to make the 6/6. That is fine with me. And yeah, we could like Fiery Annihilation and Burst Lightning, but that's bad. When we could just do this. Remove it. And then, yeah, we will pass the turn. If they power up their Soulstone Sanctuary, we can annihilate it. Cost them pretty much all their mana. They paid 5 mana and I just got rid of it. As far as efficiency goes, it's... I mean, I've put so many cards. Like, how many cards do I have in there? Jesus. Yeah, okay. Another one. What else do you got? draw a card and lose a life? Okay. They're gonna take some damage on this. It's kind of funny. So I think we let them go to their end step. And they draw their cards. They're taking some damage. We're gonna opt. Is that good? A gift? Yeah. Yeah, we'll take it. Maybe we draw another land too. That is. Because we could still hold up the Burst Lightning and the Into the Flood Maw. Let's do it like this instead. We can Burst Lightning and Flood Maw. Makes more sense. I'll gain a life. Let's see what they got. Can we kill them with their own annex? Is kind of what I'm trying to do here. Okay. That is definitely getting bounced now. And that's gonna go away. So I think we have it, right? Yeah, we have it. They're gonna lose 2. They're gonna lose 2. I'm going to Burst Lightning them in the face. And I can attack with my 2/2. They have to discard the hand size. Their own annex has got them, and our bounce spells came in clutch. That's interesting playing Sheltered by Ghosts on your Arcane of the Dross. Cool. Alright, I go first. And I don't have any blue mana. What in the world? I guess we're hoping on Thrill of Possibility to carry us somewhere. We're not Burst Lightning anything. Okay. Yep, that is not anything we are doing with. What do we discard though? Maybe the Aetherize, depending on what they're playing. They're playing the Reanimator deck. Yep, they're gonna put like a Valgavoth or some crap. Or Atraxa. Yeah, I've already seen this. We can return it back to their hand. Or we can use this. Yeah, I think it's gonna be too much mana for that one, so I think we do it that way instead. We're still not drawing the blue mana, so let's do this one more time. What do I want to discard? Yeah, let's discard the Archmage. Still no blue mana. Oh no. Yeah, so they play like Valgavoth's Faithful, and then they return it next turn. We could remove it with the Burst Lightning, which is cool, but we need some blue mana. We need some blues manas. We literally cannot even. Yeah, we can't interact with their Faithful. We can't interact with it by killing it. That's fine. We will pop off one of these just to get that extra 1 damage. Why not? But we have to keep the other one for their Valgavoth's Faithful, which I don't know what its toughness is actually. But we need blue mana pretty desperately. We haven't hit any of our blue mana spells. That is what we're just playing the same old song and dance here, apparently. Pass. Now we can't burst lightning this time. We have to save it. Now that is a much harder card. They don't even need their Valgloss. They just need Zombify. This adds 1. Yeah, so if they Zombify, like Sire of 7 Deaths. I mean, we can bounce either. We would be able to bounce either one of them, but does it even? We need our blue mana. We need our blue mana. Hey, here. You can return that back to your hand. They could have another Zombify. Get the Atraxa back. Need some more blue mana. Okay, we're moment of truthing here for sure. We are definitely moment of truthing here. To see if we can get a land. Nope. We can't even cast the blue spells. This is so sad. We can't even cast them. Here, Burst Lightning, you can go to the graveyard. Yeah, we literally can't cast. We are so stuck on our mana. It's so bad. And maybe they're just sitting on a whole bunch of kill spells. Yeah, so they're a discard pretty much almost their entire hand, I imagine. They definitely discard the Sire of 7 Deaths. They might want to keep a few removal spells in hand. Yeah, they got rid of like the Cruelty, the Bitter Triumph. But now they have like a fresh hand. They can play a Valgloss Faithful if they had it, or they can Zombify. We do hit our blue land finally. Now this is interesting. What if we hit a bounce spell for like the next card? It's not gonna matter because they can just make them gain haste. So we're at a pretty bad spot. Yeah, we can't even. Yeah. We can't do much about it. They probably have like another reanimation spell, and we don't have any bounce. Yeah, that works. What do they get? Atraxa? Yeah. So they're gonna get a full grip. So these are the revealed cards. So they get the Valgavoth. They have another removal spell. I think they take this enchantment over the Bitter Reunion and then a land. So it's only... Oh, they're taking the Bitter Reunion and the Valgavoth. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't have another blue mana even if we drew our... like, even if we had our Into the Flood Maw here, we didn't have the blue mana to cast anything. And now we're just scrying into anything? No, that doesn't work. There's nothing to bounce it. Burst Lightning doesn't do it. Yeah. So maybe if we had the blue mana, maybe it would have been a better chance. But because they honestly took their time. It took a minute for them to get their stuff. I go first. We have a bounce spell. We have our Enigma Drake. I'll try it. And we have interaction. Interaction is very important in this format. Yeah, we're not having that. I'm calling Miguel. We ain't having that. We ain't having this life gain nonsense. They would have gained so much life. Okay. So maybe they don't have any interaction for my Drake. It's not like I'm worried about cut down here because they're playing mono white. They could have sheltered by ghosts. Ooh, they are going. Is this the super wide? Oh man. Okay, we need to. What do we need to do here? Get back our burst lightning and burst lightning something else. We can get ran over real fast. So let's do this for sure. Let's play the island. We're definitely attacking with our 2-4 because we need to get them down fast enough. If they don't have any life gain, there's a chance. If they do have life gain, yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything good to Flood Maw here, which sucks. Man, it's a tough choice. Yeah, I guess we just kill one of them. It's not too big of a deal because they usually run the reanimation spell. And let's just bounce one of them now, I guess. Fiery Annihilation. We could do this. Get back. Ooh, Aetherize is a pretty good one. That might be pretty good here. Yeah, we'll keep it. Now we need to hold up 4 mana, but it's a pretty obvious play. But they're trying to attack us down, right? So Aetherize is a pretty good keep right here. We can't play the Firebrand Archer. So yeah, now we can hold up the Aetherize. They know about it. And do they have like a removal spell for my Drake? Okay. Right, okay. We're doing this. For sure. That is perfect. Look at that. Here. You can take 2 damage. And my Drake is in the air. Oh, man. Cool. Thanks for that tip on the Aetherize. That worked in this very one specific situation of rabbits. Say no to rabbits. Say no to rabbits. They knew about that too. They knew about the attacking creatures and returning rabbits to their hand. They knew about it. We'll keep this. We got a turn 1 play. We got our interaction. Play out Spyglass Siren. Take the Moment of Truth would suck. Inspiration of Beyond is just a non-bow because I can just recast it, but it costs 7 mana. They want to take my Burst Lightning, huh? Okay. So maybe we do this. And... so they can either take the Moment of Truth or the Opt. They know. If they have another discard spell is what I was thinking they would have. Or they can, you know, cut this down, go for the throat. But we'll definitely do this. 1 into your hands. Put this into the hand, put this into the graveyard, and this in the library. Third Path Iconoclasts. It's funny because we could play that and then get the trigger off of it. But I think what I want to do... Let's attack first. Attack first, play stuff in post-combat. That is a very good way to do things. Okay. Shouldn't they have played their Fairy Mastermind when I cast my Moment of Truth? So they could take out either one of these. The Opt is the better choice. Because I can cast both of them. They want to go for the throat. Okay, okay. There's a land. So now we can do pretty much everything. Let's play the Iconoclast. Scry 1, draw a card. We'll take that. They can draw a card too. And let's buff them up if we can. Or we can draw a land. Not terrible. Hopefully they don't duress me again. Are they gonna duress me not knowing what my other card is? Okay, they're playing removal. I don't have anything else, huh? Fiery Annihilation. Do we just do this? I guess so. Or do we? Do we really? We don't have any card draw. I mean, their Fairy Mastermind is just annoying. Let's save it. Or something big. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll take this. Now we definitely attack. They don't want to block. They're gonna block? Okay. So we'll deal 5 damage and submit 0 for the thing. Play a land, and we're passing. We're low on resources. They have another Archfiend. Whenever a creature opponent controls. Okay, let's. I think we need to stop taking this. Siren. Okay, okay. Can we hit the land? That is not the land. We need the land for the inspiration. Because we can only chump block this for 1 turn. And they probably have more removal for the Siren, right? Yeah, so now I need like another flyer or something. Okay.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
That kind of helps me a little bit. Bounce spell? That is not a bounce spell. But look, I can cast this. And I don't have enough mana to cast anything. So... Didn't get pummeled too hard there. I think our draw... They just had a lot of removal. Alright, I go first. Wow. Why am I always stuck on one of the lands? But do it anyway. Do it anyway. Hope to draw the red mana. Please draw the red mana. Please. That works. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll definitely take the pain for this one. They're gonna use one of the removal spells on them? Sure. Sure. One of my goblins. Would she like to use another one? A Get Lost. I'm a little crazy here. Yeah, we'll pay for this. Are they just playing removal? Removal? Brass Forge. Okay, we can block that. All right, so we're trying to burn them out before they burn us out. Now we gotta think here. Now we really gotta think. I like the burst lightnings. Let's hope to draw another land here. We do, okay. So dropping the land was really good. We will... Yeah, let's explore one. See what we got on top. That is not a good keep, but it does make our dude a lot bigger. And let's hit him in the face while we can. And swing in. It's another very incentivized to remove this. This is 3 mana. Cool. So the thing only gets that. That is interesting. Let's go ahead. Let's map up on our dude. That is not a good draw. Yep. We're hitting him pretty hard in the air. Yeah, the temporary lockdown didn't do much. It only took our map token. I mean, was it fun? I mean, it went by. It went by, I guess. It happened. The game happened. All right, opponent goes first. They kept really fast. We got our Spyglass Siren into maybe something else. I don't know what they're playing. Oh, they're playing discard. Okay, so they have 3 choices. Moment of truth, opt, throw a possibility. They want to take the opt. We're definitely playing our Siren. Hopefully we can get one of our cards back. Okay, we can still play one of these. If we draw our Burst Lightning, I think we don't have the removal here. Let's try drawing into it. That's not a Burst Lightning. That is a Baltimore. Okay. I know they don't want to block that, and we might as well do this. Dang, okay. All we have is lands.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people... Off you go.
Where is the Burst Lightning? Yeah, let's play none. And let's just play our big flyer. It doesn't die to cut down right now, which is good. It dies to go for the throat. It's only -3/-3. Okay, that's not bad. They want to use 2 removal spells on it? And they want to discard all their cards?
Don't overthink.
Which one do I want to discard? Almor could get through. Land is nice. Yeah, this is a hard choice. Let's throw the inspiration from beyond away. That is a thrill of possibility. Let us... Oh, man, we need the blue mana, huh? Let's do it this way. And we'll discard. I guess, yeah, let's hope to draw blue mana. All right. We'll play the Balmor, get in the way of this guy. If they want to sack their Liliana just to get in, that's fine. Whiff. Good whiff. Go ahead, sack it. Sack your Liliana. Okay, I will discard a land.
You won't be outsmarting me.
2 Spyglass Sirens, okay. Don't need the terror. What say you? Okay.
Now you've got my
We only have a
attention.
Spyglass Siren, which isn't much as far as the discard goes. Okay, they have another Nowhere to Run. The discarding this last one isn't too big of a deal.
Don't overthink things.
Now we get rid of their Liliana. And now it is simply a
That's
top
hard to
deck
believe.
war, which they've been drawing spells. And we've been drawing cards. Whiff. Keep whiffing. Yes, keep whiffing. There we go. Burst Lightning will help a lot. You might as well. Now we need another card in our hands to actually use the Thrill of Possibility. They're flooding out. They're flooding out. This is working. We'll discard our land, obviously. Yeah. Let's make some creatures. Whiff, whiff, keep whiffing, keep whiffing, keep hitting lands. Yes, yes. Shuffler, not being nice to you. We've all had those days, though. We've all had those shuffler isn't working for us days. All right, so after going through the deck and playing a couple games, I won a decent amount of them for sure. I think I did pretty good with this deck as far as upgrading it. The Into the Flood Moz coming in handy. Burst Lightning, just finishing off the game in a couple of those instances where you need just the 2 damage of the removal. Really, really good. And the kicker even helped. Spyglass Siren. Nice just to have the value on those map tokens. And then they like to use a lot of the removal on your 1 mana flyer. So it's not too bad of a loss. But it is a target that it's not too big of a deal if it does go away. We didn't really get to go wide with the Third Path Iconoclast and the Balmor kind of like comboing with each other. But we got to enough burn, and most of the time with like our Fire Spitter Whelp or our Enigma Drake just being enough of a threats in the air. So flying, evasion, that kind of thing is definitely pretty helpful. Archmage of the Ruins still didn't do any showings in the matches that I played. I probably would just cut this for something else just because it's a one-of. And it's just so expensive. Like, by that time, most of the decks already are set up with their board state and everything. Sure, you can draw cards in from instants and sorceries, but you already have some of the card draw and discard scrying that you need earlier in the game. Tolarian Terrors, maybe I would trade those for something else because we have like a mix of creatures and instants and sorceries, so it really doesn't get the discount as often as you would like to. And I drew it a couple times, but there was no way I was going to be able to play it for its cheaper 1 mana cost. And sometimes a big doofy 5/5 on the floor with Ward 2 just isn't enough, especially when they have flyers themselves. And then the one of Aetherize coming in collection, one of those games where all the bunnies attacked me and I sent them all back to their hand, and most of them were tokens, and that pretty much ruined them. So Aetherize, the one of, I think is a good inclusion. Inspiration of the Beyond for milling and returning a sorcery could be pretty handy whenever you need one of your cheap spells. It sucks that the flashback is so expensive. It's 7 mana, but it is an uncommon. It's a sorcery. If it was just a little cheaper, man, it would have saved me maybe a bit more in some of those games where I could have cast my 1 mana spells in addition. But once I get to 7 mana, I'm usually like already dead. And then the mana base is definitely better. Not having tap lands is a godsend for sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this showing of the upgraded version of this deck. did decent enough in the lower level of tier 4 of platinum. So that's something I can say to it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.